Today I'm speaking to Sonia Gallardo, and what I love about her story is that she's taken something that's near and dear to her heart and she's created a business out of it. Welcome, Sonia.
Thank you for having me.
So let's start with a little bit about you. Tell us about you, maybe your background, where you come from.
I was born in New York, but I'm originally from Bolivia. All my family's from Bolivia, and I grew up in Los Angeles. So I've spent half my life in Los Angeles and half my life in La Paz.
What makes you happy? What brings you joy?
For the most part, I knit. That's my biggest passion. I love to knit.
How does it feel when you knit?
Knitting is very therapeutic. It allows me to go into like a deep meditative state. I kind of just go somewhere else.
I'm thinking maybe I should take up knitting.
Yeah.
Now you've taken your passion for knitting and you've created a business called Knitting Peace.
Correct.
What is Knitting Peace?
Basically, it's a social enterprise in which I design hand-knit accessories and I co-create them with a group of incarcerated women in Bolivia.
You could have chosen many people, and you chose women who are living in a jail. What was it specifically about this situation that really called you forward into it?
The fact that their children live inside the jail with them and that they have to continue to support these kids. I mean, these kids really have nowhere else to go. You would either have them in the streets or in orphanages, which are already pretty full as it is. So the government took it upon themselves to allow the kids to be raised with their mothers.
So this is a really unique situation. Describe the children to me.
They're normal kids that happen to live in a jail. They get escorted out of the jail every morning to go to school and escorted back in the evenings, and they roam around freely all over the jail. So I never sensed that there was a fear or endangerment for them.
How do they feel now that their mothers are working?
My sense is that they love it. Whenever one of their mothers would turn in a product, they would be so excited. They'd be so proud.
Well, I would imagine I would be proud if I saw something fantastic that my mother created.
Yeah.
Have any of them tried to help their mothers do the work?
They actually encourage them to knit faster.
The kids do?
Yes.
What's that about?
I don't know.
Tell me a story about when you went to the jail and you met one of these women and you said, I want to start a business and I want you to be a part of it. I mean, what happened?
The one woman I met, Eulogia, she was very enthusiastic about initiating this business and assisting me in whichever way she could. And immediately she started to form a team of knitters. And she recruited, initially there was 6 of them that she recruited. And in time, in a matter of weeks, we had 22 knitters and counting.
Why do they want to be a part of this so badly?
I think one of the main reasons is because this is a social enterprise. There's a lot of heart in this business. It's not just about them doing a product.
Okay.
I relate to them. I love working with them. And I make sure that we apply fair wages to any work that they do. And I love using alpaca yarn, which is so yummy to knit with, and I know that they love knitting with alpaca yarn.
What's the difference between that yarn and some other yarn?
Oh, it's soft, it's high quality, the colors are brilliant.
Yeah.
It's just yummy. I sense that one of the things that they love as well is that they are making products that they really feel proud of. They love the final products that they're making.
So have you seen them actually spend the money that they earn?
I have. This one woman, it warmed my heart, because as soon as I gave her the money she had earned for doing one of the wraps, she sighed and really, she said, okay, good, now I can pay for my child's school material.
If you had to guess, how would you say this work has changed their lives already?
One of the women shared with me as I was leaving my last day in Bolivia this last time around. And one of the women that I wasn't able to hire because I didn't have enough work to go around came up to me and she said, you know, even though you weren't able to hire me, I want to thank you for the work that you're doing here. The women, I've noticed the women in the jail are really motivated by the work that they're doing, and they love the products that they're knitting, and they're so proud of the work that they're doing, and I'm just so grateful for the service work that you're doing here.
Wow, so she wasn't even able to be a part of it, and she still came up to you and said, thank you.
Yeah.
Because she saw what it was doing for them. Pick a word, maybe one word, that describes how you feel about these women creating prosperity in their lives.
I feel empowered about that.
So you feel empowered yourself.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Just excited at the prospects of what this is going to evolve into. And I can see it growing and expanding beyond these 22 knitters and possibly into other jails. And that to me is just empowering because I get to continue to thrive and grow my business and continue to help more women.
If you had one wish for the business and for the women, what would it be?
Constant evolution.
Evolution of what kind?
Well, some of the women who have been knitting with me are going to be leaving the jail soon.
Oh, wow.
But they've requested that I keep in touch with them and that if they could work while outside of the jail. So I can see this business evolving into maybe a transition program for these women, a way for them to transition from the jail to the outside world.
How does it feel to know that you are the reason why they're getting so excited?
It's exciting. I love it. I love it. I love that I'm dedicating my life to do something that has a meaning.
Well, I love that you're dedicating your life to something that has a meaning.
Thank you.
There are so many women out there today, and they want to start a business that's heart-centered, you know, that's heartfelt for them, and maybe they're scared, they don't know how to do it. What would you tell them?
Beyond a shadow of a doubt, just follow your heart. It's scary, but it's all we have. It's all that matters.
At the end of my interviews, I love to do kind of a final question series. Are you game?
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Okay. So you just answer whatever the first word or phrase is that pops up into your mind, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What do you appreciate most about women?
The peace that we carry.
Yeah. What do you appreciate most about men?
Strength.
In one word, what does success mean to you, professionally and personally?
Happiness.
What's your greatest success to date?
Following my heart.
This is the last one. What is the thing that you want to reflect on when you lay your head down on the pillow for the final time?
That my life made an impact. It was meaningful.
Well, I can tell you that your life is meaningful. At least it is to me, in my eyes, as I have sat here with you and listened to your story and to your business and everything you're doing with the women in Bolivia.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining me today, Sonia.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Hopefully we'll do it again soon.
Absolutely.
If you have been inspired by Sonia's story and you want to go to the website to buy a product to support the business or to support the women in Bolivia or maybe just to find out more, go to www.knittingpeace.com.